Processed bread versus fresh bread. Let's go. What's poppin'? So I have two breads here. They're both about halfway gone. These are what I have in my house. This one is from your regular Kroger, Publix. You guys have probably all seen this one. It's a Nature's Zone honey wheat. Never any artificial preservatives, colors or flavors, and no high fructose corn syrup. Okay, all right. And then this is a fresh bread that my family got from the DeKalb Farmers Market. Now, fresh bread is actually more common to come by than you think. First of all, Publix sells fresh bread. Don't know if Kroger does. Whole Foods definitely does. And then there's like specialty bakeries where you can buy fresh bread, and it's really not that expensive. You can make fresh bread, but I don't even make fresh bread because making bread is like, we're not really best friends, me and dough. So anyway, so let me show you guys what I got going on here so I can show you guys why you should be eating fresh bread versus processed bread. It's a simple alternative. It's a simple substitution that really makes a big difference, and I'm going to show you why. So if you look at the ingredients on each one, let's look at the processed one. It has about, definitely more than I can count right off the bat. There's probably about 20 to 30. There's a lot. Some of those things include things that I have no idea what they are. Enzymes, calcium sulfate, folic acid, all these random things that I don't know what they are. Thiamine, monotrate, all these different things, right? Not a lot of, this one doesn't have like nutritional facts, so I can't compare the nutritional facts. I'll just compare the ingredients. But there's way too many ingredients in here. Traditional bread is only made up of about 3 to 4 ingredients. It's literally yeast, it's flour, it's you might have olive oil, maybe a little bit of sugar, salt, like that's it. It's basic. So to have all of these ingredients in your bread is ridiculous. This bread will last in your pantry probably at least a month or maybe longer. If you leave this bread, let's talk about fresh bread now. So this bread in comparison has organic wheat flour, sea salt, sugar, yeast, and olive oil and water. This bread is super simple. It's Italian bread. It's not even whole wheat bread. Whole wheat bread being the best, but this is an Italian bread. It is so delicious. It's really good. And it's made with simple ingredients. It's fresh. Now, the biggest thing that you know that I can say that really shows the comparison between the two is that, like I said, this will last you a month, maybe longer. This one, if you leave it out for 2 days, it's growing mold on it immediately. So you have to keep it in the freezer so that it doesn't grow mold. So that means even though it says there's no preservatives, it's impossible for there to be no preservatives in here and it be able to last that long. Bread should not last that long. It should never last that long. And another reason to switch from processed bread to fresh bread is actually, if you do your research on it, it shows that you will get the most nutrition out of fresh bread versus processed bread. You'll get more fiber, more protein, more vitamins, all those different things that you kind of want to get out of your bread. You will most likely get out of your fresh bread, and you will not get out of your processed bread. So these are just a few reasons to switch from processed to fresh. It'll really make a big difference in your diet, and it's a really small change. Cost is not that different. Well. Okay, so this is typically a big loaf, right? We've eaten almost all of it. And this was $5. This loaf was probably about, I don't even know how much it was. I didn't buy it. Probably about, it has to be like $2.50, $3. But stuff like this is subsidized a lot, and so it's really, they try to make it as cheap as possible, so it's the cheapest ingredients possible. And I'm telling you guys, taking care of your body and putting the best is so important. So just making a little switch, and not every place will be like $4.99 for a loaf. This is a really, really good loaf of bread. You can probably find some that are a little bit cheaper someplace else, but just do your research, look around, and if you can, it's even cheaper to make your own homemade bread, but I don't even do that, so I'm not even gonna shame you if you don't. But so that is my little alternative recommendation today, is to just try to, when you're trying to eat healthier, just the best thing that you can do is try to make better alternatives and better substitutions. And switching from processed bread to fresh bread is just one of those things that to me has played a big difference in my diet. People talk down on carbs all the time, but it's carbs. We need carbs in our body, first of all, and second of all, it's mostly processed carbs that we don't need. These kind of things offer no nutrition to us, and they turn immediately into sugar. So when you have healthy carbs, they really are good for your body. They provide us with energy and a lot of things that we need to fulfill the day. So, and to just for our bodies to be able to function. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Comment, share, and look out for my next video. Thanks for tuning in.